What's up, everybody? Hey, YouTube, how we doing? I'll bring you in a little closer. Good morning. All right. What's up, Instagram? Good morning. Happy Wednesday. You probably see a very handsome man here. It's Batman. It's my handsome dog, Batman. So, welcome to today's workout. You're in luck because you came to sweat. You're gonna sweat a lot. Okay. I actually ran this program this morning, and I got my ass kicked. So you're welcome in advance. Okay? It's going to be a push-dominant program. Weight you're going to need is going to be determined by you. I'm going to keep it relatively light for myself because I already went through this with some heavy weight. I'm going to start off with a 16 kilograms. So when you grab your weight, for those of you who are around my weight class already and know where you're at, maybe stick to the heavier end. We'll do multiple sets of the activity we're going to do. So you can grab heavier weight as you go if you want to warm up nice and light. A reminder, when we're saying flow, it's just transitions. You can make it as complex as you want. You can close chain, open chain, I don't care. It's open chain movement. It is just transitions that continue to happen. You could go from one side to the other. For today's purposes, we're going to stick with a lot of one side and the other, just to make sure we get a little bit of that hypertrophy energy, and then we get the routine down and we feel real confident about it. All right, so you seem ready. I feel ready. So we're going to start off with just a couple light body weight activities. We're going to do 2 shoulder circles or 2 shoulder cars to warm up on each side. Do a little bit of a walkout with a push-up plank. Make sure we get nice and set. A little bit of a lower half dominant activity, and then we will start. So for today, if you have a ball, let's say you have a lacrosse ball, you can use the ball. If you don't have anything, you can just make a fist. This is my dog's ball for fetching, and we're going to use that. So the goal here is to warm up the shoulder. I want you to squeeze your glutes. So notice I just kind of thrusted my legs. My core is really on, so if you punch me, I'm ready. Try me. Squeeze, lock your elbow. You should feel your tricep muscle on. And I want you to go across your body as far as you can while you can keep your elbow locked. Let's say you maxed out here. Now you're going to keep your elbow locked, but you're going to reach up in this angle as much as you can. Let's say you've maxed out here in this direction. You're going to start to twist your wrist, your elbow, and allow the back of the shoulder to take over as you rotate your weight down. You should end up at this point of full internal rotation, external, etc., whatever. The Greek kinesiology, and I'll be the first one to tell you right now. Tell you every anatomical term. Most people don't give a shit. They just want to know what to feel. And I got to that point too. I do think it's important to still have a decent understanding of anatomy. But it's just terms. As long as you can feel, right, what we want you to feel, and you're feeling what you want to feel, which right now should be a lot of shoulder, tricep, elbow, and whatnot, then you're accomplishing the task. That's what's most important, and you're doing it safely. And as we warm up today, and I continue to just chat to the camera, if you guys have any questions, you can throw them out on the camera, shoot a DM, shoot a message. I'll try to get back to it. If you want to reach out to me and probably guarantee a response, just shoot me a DM at The Crazy Trainer. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on YouTube. So just hit me up there. Let's get one more circle on this side. Same thing, get a nice squeeze. Elbow needs to stay locked out. Make sure that is the priority today. And the biggest thing I'm going to stress to you guys, because I can go over form all day, techniques, literally I do it for my career. And I love one-on-one training because it's so detailed. And 2 millimeter shifts in the way your foot lands or the way your hip moves makes the biggest difference. So I love that. But in group settings, and we are in a group setting, I just always remind people, listen, it doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be safe. So during everything we do, these areas of the shoulders that we just turned on, keep those stabilizers on. Next thing we're going to do is just bounce around, about 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Keep your knees extended the whole time. Try to stay off your heels the whole time. Just going to bounce in place Get the ankles nice and elastic, get them ready to move around, get your dog excited. And we're just like a human slushy. We're just getting blood flowing everywhere. Right? Relax your arms. Getting the heart rate up, which is nice too. But a lot of people have very stiff ankles, and this is an activity that we can do to help that. Those Achilles chilling, get those tendons a little more springy. Good job. All right, so 2 more activities. A reminder to keep your ankles relaxed. We're going to warm up our core. This one is should be familiar for most people, but in case not, I'm going to show you from a side angle. I think this will help a lot. You're going to bring your shoulders, the back of your shoulders just off the ground, and you should feel your abs tighten up. I'm pretty sore, so I'm going to do my best here. The higher you get your shoulders off the ground, the more you're going to feel that contraction. If you want to make this harder, kick 1 foot out. If you want to make it harder, kick 2 feet out. And let's hold this about 30 seconds. We don't want to feel our lower back taking over. It stabilizes, that's cool. We want to feel most of the pressure along our stomach, diaphragm, rib cage, abdomen wall. That's where most of this tension should be. Everything else shouldn't be what's the main muscle. If your lower back is kicking in, then just drop your feet down, but keep your shoulders up, then you're going to feel plenty of abs. Let's get a few more seconds. Don't forget to breathe. All right, let's get a glute bridge. Let's get both feet up. And I like to grab my own ass for many reasons, but I also like to make sure that my butt is on. So I'll feel it and make sure during this activity that it's flexed, like getting that grandpa ass. Make sure it's really, really on. And can I get it a little higher? Probably. That'll get me a little longer. I don't want to compensate with my back to get up there. So make sure you don't lose your core, which we just went over. All right? Don't lose that. And let's slowly bring it on down. All right, cool. So you start off with the first set. I'll go over the movements real fast. We're going to make this probably more of a push dominant activity because today for me is a push day. All right. So activity number 1 is going to be a complex. We're going to build it together. Sure. Let's go over it. I'm going to show you 1 set or 1 round with light weight of what we're going to do. If you want to copy me, now's a great time to do that. All right. So movement, deadlift from the ground, straight up, clean, drop into a Cossack squat all the way down. That's not a good demo. Watch me when I actually go. Press your weight overhead. Make sure you're feeling all these muscle groups we just activated on. You're going to come down and you're going to repeat it again. So we're going to do 5 of these per side, and then we'll take a small break. The goal is to go unbroken during your reps. So try to stay on for the full time that we are active here. Let me grab my 16 kilogram, and I'm ready to start. All right? After this, I'll check comments. So if you guys have any questions, I'll be back to check them out in just a second. 3, 2, 1. Deadlift. Clean. Cossack. Push off. Press. And let's repeat. Deadlift. Clean. Cossack. You want to find a nice stretch in your hamstring there. And press. Keep your core tight as you go. Breathe out. Breathe in. Keep all that happening at the same time. Last one for me, if you're with me. Last one for you. 5 reps. Remember, we're trying to go unbroken. To the other side. Unbroken. Two more, come on. Let's get that gas. Hiya! Great job. Just take about a minute off. I'm gonna check some comments, YouTube, Instagram, see what we got going. The pirate ship. What's my favorite kettlebell exercise? Whew. That's tough, man. I can't pick one. That's why I love flowing with the kettlebell. I can't pick one. There's so many cool transitions, and they all have their own benefit in so many different ways. You know, so it's like a snatch is awesome, right? Like, it's very powerful, full body. You know, hits your shoulder in its own way. Okay, cool. But I also like a really heavy swing. Ooh, does a lot of the same stuff too. So it's hard for me to pick one. But flipping a kettlebell is fun. If you never flipped the bell, you're missing out. Once you get the basics down, the fundamentals of kettlebell work, and you practice the fundamentals and whatnot, like flipping a bell is fun. Buenos dias, mi amigo. Es un placer presencia en this class. Awesome. I love that you're enjoying the class. I don't really speak Spanish that well, barely. So that's why that just happened. Let's go again, folks. Round 2. We're going to step up our weight. So you'll see I'm going to a 20 kilogram. I'm going to grab it. She's outside. All right, cool. So, in game. Let's get it. Left side to start. Sometimes I think I'm going to split my pants when I do the Cossack. But I think that's a good thing. Other side. I'll check comments when I come back, see if we got something out there. Oh, that was not good spatial awareness. Unbroken, come on. Oh, God. Let's take a breather. Woo! Oh, man. Alexander, thank you for participating. Love that you're learning. Instagram, any thoughts, comments, concerns? We'd love to know. Hopefully you're already sweating. I know I am a little bit. So hopefully you've just kicked up a notch. Just one notch. All right, so our next activity. I hate this one. That's good. We should do it. So we're going to do a upwards ladder. Okay? We're going to keep our reps going up to 4. So round 1, you do 1 of everything. Round 2, 2 of everything. Round 3, 3 of everything. Round 4, 4 of everything. I think you got the point. Now, I want you to go unbroken on one side and then see if you can immediately get to the other. This morning I fakakad. I did one side and I was like, holy shit, I was seeing space, you know. So if you get to that point, take a few seconds before you get to the other side, because I'm not there to give you CPR. Okay. Pero that's all I got right here for this one. So let's just go over the exercises. So movement number 1 is going to be a clean. We're going to go from a swing clean, but it's a clean, guys. Then give me a squat. Kapow. Then give me a snatch. We'll call it a half snatch. We'll do a half snatch. Come back down. You can either do a jerk or a push press. A jerk or a push press. I like both. They're fun. So, again, the movements. Clean, squat, snatch, jerk or push press. Keep repeating the reps. If you just don't want to think too much, stick with me. You should be just fine. I'm going to start on my left-hand side because it sucks. Or it's not as good as I want it to be, excuse me. And let's get one clean. One squat. One snatch. Or half snatch. Push press. Or jerk. Hike it down. 2 cleans. 1. 2 squats. 1. 2 snatches. 2 jerks or push presses. I'm going to do push presses. I'm tired this morning, man. 3. 1. 2. 3. 1. 2. 3. 1. 2. 3. Oh. Was that 4? Was that only? Oh my god, this sucks. I want to go faster than I just did, because I just kicked my own ass by accident. Oh, oh, oh. 1 of everything. 2 of everything. Three. Not bad. Not bad. Whew. I'll be real, guys. I'm going to keep my weight light for the next set. My shoulders are cockeyed. They are tired. Hey, bub. Hey, J-Fit. Recently I heard on the Rogan podcast of Huberman to do them before you strength train. So, because I strength train a lot in the morning, what I've been doing is I've been taking my ice bath or cold plunge later in the day. I at least let probably 5-6 hours of recovery, natural blood flow happen before I jump into constricting my blood vessels, because we need that blood flow after the workout. So that's my thoughts on that. I think I saw another question out there. What weight are you working with? I'm currently using a 16 kilogram, so 35-pound kettlebell. I just said I was going to keep that weight for the second set. None of you called me out. I'm being a little bitch. I'll call myself out. I'm going to do the 20 kilogram. So that's 44 pounds that I'm about to do next. It's the black and purple. Yeah, if it's challenging for you already and you're not ready to push, don't push. If you feel pain in the areas you shouldn't, don't do it. Or do lighter weight until you are ready for a heavier weight. That's all I got for this next round. I think I've given enough time for myself to rest, because I'm looking for more questions because I want to keep resting, but that's me being a little bitch. Oh, all right, so again, guys, this will be our last round. This time, we're going to do a downwards ladder. So we started going up. Now we're going down. So we're going to start with 4 of everything, 3 of everything, 2 of everything, 1 of everything. All right? I think that's a little easier, but we'll see what happens. And let's begin. 4 cleans. 4 squats. 4 snatches. 3. 4. Oh, I am dripping. Woo! All right, guys. Hang on a minute or two if you have any questions. Now's a great time to ask. Just gonna sit here and focus on you guys. Thanks, Alonzo. You get a good sweat? What weight did you use? Baskets. Yeah, I can show you that. Give me a minute to cool down. Basket, we had a member guys just asked to go over the mechanics of the snatch. So I'm gonna run that in about a minute after my heart rate goes back down. But if you have any questions that I can answer, like I was saying earlier, now's a great time to throw them out while I'm just kind of sitting here. If you don't want to ask in the group and you want to reach out to me on a more personable level, you can find me at The Crazy Trainer on Instagram. You can find me on YouTube. You can shoot me a DM on Instagram and I'll get back to you. I'm taking the for destroying the routine. Nice, Alonzo. Enjoy. Let me check out YouTube. I see some comments and then I'm going to go over that snatch. 1 second. Let's see. Let's see. I'm so sad I can follow along. I have tennis elbow. I love working on. Oh, Stephanie. I hate hearing that. If you shoot me a DM on Instagram, I'm happy to shoot you maybe some things that might help your tennis elbow that I've found a lot of help for the people I work with in person, success with them. So Stephanie, just a thought, because I would love for you to not have to work through elbow tension. It takes away from the experience. So please shoot me a DM. I invite you. Let's see what else we got here. Hello from Italy. What's up, Kettlebell Hero? If you join that workout, I hope it's good. I want to improve my shoulder press. Diego, this routine will help. 4, 3, 2, 1. You already got it. All right, so I'm going to go over the snatch real fast, guys, before I hop off. I'm going to use a very light weight. I'm tired. So during the snatch, I think the biggest thing that most of us forget about is the snatch is still driven through our hips. Still driven through our hips. So what I mean by that is at the bottom part of the swing or the snatch, we use our hips the same. Whether I'm swinging the heaviest bell in the world or the lightest bell in the world, that snappiness that you see from my glutes there, I'm just humping as hard as I can. I'll just tell you how it is. I'm just thrusting as fast as I can to move the weight. And at the top of that hold, where the weight is pulling me, I'm stabilizing my core and I'm stabilizing my ass. So this portion stays pretty much the same. During the snatch, you want to pretty much pull the weight upwards. It's much more of a vertical movement than it is horizontal. So the swing is a lot more horizontal. The snatch is a lot more upwards, downwards. A lot less of that hinge is needed for a snatch. So I'm going to give you a quick drill just to go over. If you feel good about the clean or you don't, this is a good place to start. So gunslinger, clean, so practice pulling the bell close, then clean it a little higher, then clean it a little higher, then clean it a little higher, and punch. Get your knuckles facing the roof. I'll go over that one more time on this side. So a gunslinger, so we're going to practice keeping the weight real close to us, a clean, close to us, a clean but higher, a clean but higher. Now we snatch. At the top of the movement, you want to feel your core. All right, you want to feel your abs on. You want to lock your elbow out. I'll shoot out a this week or next week on the snatch. Thank you for asking about it. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a lovely day. If you have any other questions, like I said, if I didn't get to you, just shoot me a message at The Crazy Trainer. Hope you had a great workout. I know I got a great burn. And I'll see you next time.